All right. Oh, here I am again. More problems for the IRS to tell you about this morning over those missing Lois Lerner emails. A federal court is now getting involved in this. This is getting very interesting. The judge wants a good explanation as to why the agency isn't going to let in outside experts to come find that missing data for them and those thousands of emails. Are they really lost forever, as the IRS claims? Byron York is the chief political correspondent for the Washington Examiner and a Fox News contributor. Byron, good morning to you. Good to have you here today.
Good morning, Martha.
So this is very interesting. One of these conservative groups that was targeted, and part of this original issue from the IRS, they said that they wanted tax-exempt status. So they've been hammering at this every which way they can, and now they're trying this. They're going to the court to say, look, why won't these folks at the IRS let an outside IT professional come in and help them find these emails? And what does the IRS say?
Well, this is a whole new stage in the whole IRS scandal. You know, up until now, we've been hearing about the IRS versus a congressional committee versus Chairman Issa or Chairman Dave Camp. Now it's the IRS versus a federal judge. And what has happened here is True the Vote, which is a conservative election monitoring group, says they were targeted in this and is taking legal action against the IRS. Now, the thing to remember is, think about everything we know, or we think we know, about the IRS scandal, about how these hard drives were destroyed and all this data disappeared. We only know that because top IRS officials have told us so. There has not been any independent verification of those facts, if they are indeed facts. And what True the Vote is asking a federal judge is to say, look, we need some sort of independent experts to go in, look at these hard drives, look at the evidence, what kind of drives were they, how exactly what failure occurred, what efforts were made to recover the data. We need to know all this stuff, and right now all we know is what the IRS has told us.
That's a great point, Byron. Everything we know about this missing data is basically taking them for it at their word. You know, but I would throw that right back to Lois Lerner and the IRS and say, you guys said you were so desperate to find this data. You were worried about the fact that the emails disappeared. And if you want to be exonerated, you should be the first ones clamoring to have somebody come in from the outside and verify exactly what happened.
Well, they're going to get to tell their story in court now. It's a whole different dynamic. Remember when John Koskinen, the head of the IRS, went to Congress and said, look, I didn't tell you immediately about this hard drive problem because I wanted to gather more information, and you didn't need to know it right then. Well, a federal judge will not accept that kind of explanation. So the IRS, I think, is going to have to buckle under here and allow some sort of agreed-upon outside group, experts, to come in and verify what took place.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the appearance of impropriety, if you don't allow someone from the outside to come in and say, look, here's our bucks, we're innocent in this whole thing, please take a look and figure out what happened to our hard drive, is going to be very hard, I think, for a lot of people to swallow once again from the IRS. Byron, thank you very much.
Thank you, Martha.
See ya.